Hi, welcome to the maintenance update this month. I'm Jason Muszala, Flying Heritage and Combat Armor Museum. So we're going to cover the month of February. In February, the maintenance team was busy with annual inspections again. It's that time of year. They were able to complete the annual inspection on the Corsair and the Hellcat, which we're standing on today. In addition to the annual inspections, we finished chipping away at and are completing the last of the ADSB upgrade installations. As far as the ADSB upgrade installations, we were able to complete the Hellcat, the P40, the Spitfire, the Focke-Wulf 190, and the P47 Thunderbolt. Today we have a special guest. One of the things that we do to accomplish all those upgrades was to bring in help from an avionics shop, and the company we use is Ezell Avionics. You'll recognize that name because Ezell Aviation is the company that restored our FG-1D Corsair. They did a fabulous job. We kept that working relationship and now use Ezell Avionics to do all of our ADSB upgrades, and they were a huge help. So we have Dave Sorbello from Ezell Avionics with us today, and we'll move down the airplane a little bit. He's hard at work finishing up the Hellcat ADSB install, and let's go see what Dave's up to.
And the radio.
Hi Dave, we see you're hard at work here and thought we'd just interrupt and ask you a few questions so the public could get kind of an inside scoop on what it's like to be you and what you do with these airplanes. So first of all, thank you, and maybe you can just give us an idea of what's the most challenging thing to putting modern equipment and these modern upgrades into these 14 World War II very diverse aircraft.
Well, probably the biggest challenges is finding locations to put the new equipment in the old airplanes and try to blend it in with the aesthetics of the era that the airplane was built. And we have to get very creative sometimes to make things work all together.
So one thing that we could probably assume is how busy you've been this year with the deadline being in 2020. Has it just been complete chaos as far as ADSB upgrades this year?
It's been extremely busy. Every shop I talk to is just swamped with people still trying to get upgrades done, and they didn't meet the deadline, but they're still needing to get them done. So yeah, all the shops are very busy right now trying to get still trying to get ADSB upgrades completed.
And tell us a little bit about your background. How did you get into avionics of all things?
I started in avionics when I joined the Air Force, and got a lot of good training there and a chance to work on a lot of the big cargo airplanes, and just retired from the Air Force and transferred into general aviation. And when I started working with Ezell Aviation, then I started working with the Warbirds.
Nice. Well, we certainly appreciate it. One last question before we let you get back to work. I know you're on a timeline since you're so busy, but you've got to let us know, what's your favorite airplane in the collection?
Probably the Corsair. It's just an amazing airplane, and also the fact that Ezell Aviation restored it, so that's part of the reason it's one of my favorites, but it's always been a favorite of mine.
That's great. Thanks, Dave. So looking forward into March, what you guys can expect to see around the collection is removing the propellers off of the Mosquito. They're going in for an AD inspection. Additionally, we will be doing the annual inspection on the P51 Mustang and the BF-109 Fighter. So come by and see us, and until next time, we'll see you.